You understand me? If you get caught wrong, but one thing about my courtroom, it ain't to find you guilty. It's for you to get the message, not the mess.
Real life. If it ain't real life,
If it ain't real life, just ain't real life street Starz. You know what time it is. Speaking of attention, CJ Casino.
CJ Casino. Shout out to CJ.
I mean, since the tragedy, he's been very active.
He was active before then.
Okay.
He's supposed to get active. It's time to get active. When Fulio died, what was H doing the next day? Hello? Active.
Yeah.
Active. You supposed to get active. Say, man, let me tell you, I just told you, ain't no time else. But like H said, game over. Yeah. CJ can't say that. But I can say it for him. Game over. No, it's not CJ. Game just began. The game just began. Do like I said about this couch, nigga. Make it work for you. Not against you. Ace made it work for him. Not against him. When Fulio hit the ground, Ace was in the studio within 24 hours. Soon as got, matter of fact, the sun even came out. All he seen was an opportunity. I ain't mad at CJ. I love Lil Ronnie. I'm a Lil Ronnie fan. Lil Ronnie sit on y'all couches decade. Him and Yayo sit there with him and old Bob. I remember the interview, that throwback.
Yeah.
Hello. Do you remember? Ronnie, Yayo, and Bob Supreme. Huh? Oh. A lot of people don't even know that probably happened. But I've been around that long. I'm a real alum now, my niggas. You heard me? Understand me this. I want to tell CJ, and I know this, and I told him this. I ain't say it, but he listening. I took CJ to court the other day. Because I didn't want him to catch a Charleston charge from me. Because Charleston got a charge. You know, I do court every year, every day. If I feel like somebody wrong about some shit, your ass going to court. Jaguar and took her ass to court. I didn't call my partner and say, I'm taking your girl to court. You understand me? If you get caught wrong, but one thing about my courtroom, it ain't to find you guilty. It's for you to get the message, not the mess. I don't I'm going to just to fuck over nobody. So when you go to court, I took CJ to court because I did my homework on CJ, and I've been, you know, when you can't call yourself an OG and don't know the young niggas up behind you. The only way you can be an OG is when you get promoted by the young niggas. You can't, if the young niggas don't respect you, you ain't shit but an old nigga. Old ass nigga. Oh, that's an OG person. Oh, who that? That's cool. Oh, man, don't fuck that. That's an old nigga right there. Fuck that old nigga. You gotta earn that respect. CJ, you know, for a minute, people, you know, he did what he was supposed to do. Let me tell you something. When you don't know nothing, you ain't in nothing. Hold on, say that again. When you ain't did nothing, you ain't in nothing. So, cap on, clap on. It's time to take the alley-oop. You know, I know it. But I know sometimes somebody gotta learn off your mistakes.
Right.
I don't want CJ death. I don't want Lil Ronnie death to be a mistake. I want it to be a lesson to the ones that's caught rap.
Right.
I want to let y'all know that Lil Ronnie was the beginning of rap, and Lil Ronnie is the end of rap. I brung up a disease called rap on here, but I didn't let y'all know who was the main cell of rap. The main cell we seen come and we seen go. I told people when you catch rap, there's only two cures to rap, death or prison. When you catch rap, death or prison. Well, let me let y'all know that Hood Fame Ronnie was the beginning of rap in Fort Worth, Texas. That's who gave the city rap. He gave my son rap. My son them love that man. You can't tell. My son started yelling to the top of his brother, and I told him Lil Ronnie just got killed in the street with his girl. Oh no, daddy! Ah! You hear a nigga in the cell yelling. Oh, it's a rap. I told y'all, when I told my son that, you only get 2 calls. This is where y'all learn the lesson that I know it. I'm not just talking. You get I found him, or we got him. When I was asked on Real Life Street Starz what I think about my son being prison, I said, shit. The niggas whooped my ass. Then I had to come back on Real Life Street Starz and tell them why I told them that. I said, because you only get 2 calls, you can get we found him or we got him. But I thank God that I'm back so he can show y'all that I'm not lying when I say talk about rap. They found Lil Ronnie. They got my son. One thing about that, I get to see my son again. I'm going to holler at you, Lil Ronnie. Ronnie gave the city rap. Yayo gave the city rap. And after that, it was a rap. Everybody started passing the disease out. The B4Bs, the Bugattis, the goddamn, everybody started coming. Oh shit, now the city got rap. My son, PMG God. CJ Casinos. Casino gang, murder gang, YNTL, all god damn. It started with Lil Ronnie. Nobody can take that from me. As a matter of fact, all them guys used to hang together. I used to see them all together. CJ Casino, Go Yayo, Bugatti, together. Lil Ronnie. Let me tell y'all something. I might get into it with my partner, but that's it. Yeah, we probably don't talk about a long time. When I see him somewhere, it's still my partner. Once you're friends, you're gonna always be friends. One thing I want to let CJ know, that's still your friend, homie. Yeah, and I don't care what nobody say, you can't tell me. You can play hard all they want to. That was my friend. In my heart, he didn't want that to happen to that man. How I know? Because he didn't have it to happen to him. Hello! He was too busy taking, CJ at the house take care of his kids. He could have been crashed on these niggas. He ain't in all that. But when y'all get down to the record, y'all gonna find out he ain't in all of that. That's something he had something totally to do. That's some more shit that went another type of direction. But thanks for that alley-oop. You feel me? Thanks for the I'm gonna take this bitch off the backboard and slam it. You hear me? The lesson. Somebody gotta learn.
Amen.
I just don't want nobody to do what Charleston did. One thing Charleston did is said something. F a dead little girl that just got murdered on the street. Man, it's sad enough that the kids is already disrespected, pissing on graves, scandalizing graves, turning graves up. G Money Ronnie, Lil Ronnie, no, his grave was just vandalized. The real G Money. They vandalized his grave, tore his grave. But let me let y'all know, man, y'all turn up graves and all pissing on graves and disrespecting the dead because you don't like them. Let me let y'all know something. They not here no more. They can't feel nothing that you doing. The only person that you hurting is the ones that they left behind. And that's sad. Just think about that sometime. When you get to talking about somebody else, mamas and daddies and shit, you understand me, that's dead, they ain't feeling nothing. But the family members left behind is, man.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move it. Hey.